Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Raw in Wonderland. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Now, we're diving into The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Yes, the legendary book on strategy, war, and power. But don't worry, I'm not going to turn this into a military tactics lecture. Instead, we're going to explore how Sun Tzu's wisdom can be applied to everyday life, whether it's navigating conflicts at work, dealing with difficult people, overcoming self doubt, or even battling that never ending pile of laundry. Because, let's be honest, we all have our own wars, big or small, and wouldn't it be nice if we could win them without actually fighting? Sun Tzu certainly thought so. His ultimate strategy, the best victory, is the one achieved without battle. So, let's sip our coffee, put on our strategist hats, and see how we can use the art of war to conquer life without declaring war on anyone, including ourselves. Lesson 1. Know yourself, know your enemy. Sun Tzu says, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. This is not just about war, it's about self-awareness. You can't win a battle or life's little challenges if you don't even know what you're up against. And sometimes the biggest enemy is, you. Your self-doubt, your procrastination, your fear of failure. These are just as sneaky as any battlefield opponent. So, before making a big decision, ask yourself, do I actually want this, or am I just reacting emotionally? What are my strengths and weaknesses here? What's my opponent or problem really about? Think of it as a strategic self-check before rushing into anything. Lesson 2. The best way to win is to avoid the fight. Another gem from Sun Tzu. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Translation: avoid unnecessary drama. Seriously. Whether it's workplace politics, toxic relationships, or an argument over whose turn it is to take out the trash, sometimes the best move is to not engage. Because the truth is, not every battle is worth fighting. Ask yourself, what will I gain from this? Is this worth my energy? Is there any way to resolve this? If the answer is no, just step back and let it go. If it's yes, well, then we move on to our next lesson, which is timing is everything. Sun Tzu warns against rushing into battle without a plan, and the same applies to pretty much everything in life. There are times to act boldly, there are times to wait patiently, and there are times when retreating is the smartest move. This reminds me of that moment when you're about to send that text, the emotional, dramatic, possibly regrettable text. Sun Tzu would whisper in your ear, wait, hold, observe, do you really want to engage in this battle? Because sometimes just a little patience saves you from unnecessary chaos. Lesson 4. Be like water. One of my favorite parts of the art of war is the idea that successful warriors adapt. Sun Tzu compares this to water. It flows around obstacles, finds openings, and never resists unnecessarily. So, be flexible. Plans change. Life throws surprises. The best way to win is not to rigidly stick to an old strategy, but to adapt as you go. Think of it like this. You wanted to be an artist, but you found your passion in design. Or you thought you'd have a 10-year career at a company, but now you're starting your own business. Or you were determined to love tea, but let's be honest, you're a coffee person through and through. Being adaptable means you adjust your strategy when the battlefield or life changes. At the end of the day, Sun Tzu's biggest lesson is winning isn't about fighting harder. It's about fighting smarter or, when possible, not fighting at all. So, before you jump into your next battle, whether it's a workplace conflict, a stressful decision, or just trying to resist the urge to buy yet another notebook, we've all been there, you know. Okay, remember, know yourself, assess the situation, avoid unnecessary fights, be flexible, and always choose your energy wisely. Because the real victory, it's not about conquering others, it's about mastering yourself. Until next time, stay curious, stay strategic, and may your coffee always be strong. Bye, guys!